If you've ever told yourself, I just need to be more disciplined, this video might completely change how you see that. Because what most people call procrastination or inconsistency is often misalignment. And once you see how it shows up, you realize it's been there the whole time. Stay tuned. In the last video, we talked about what alignment is founded on, what gives you energy, what actually matters to you, and how you want to show up in your business. So let's look at what happens when those are off. Because misalignment doesn't usually look dramatic. It shows up in disguise. So sign number one that you are out of alignment. You procrastinate on things you know you should do. Not everything, just the things that matter most. You open your laptop, you know you should reach out to people, post content, do your bookkeeping, follow up with leads, but somehow you do everything except that. Things that probably seem pretty interesting or urgent in the moment, things that are bright and shiny. You reorganize your workspace, or you tweak your website, or you check your email. Again, that's not laziness, that's friction. And that friction is usually coming from one of three places. The task drains your energy, it doesn't align with your values, maybe it feels pushy or inauthentic, or it requires you to show up in a way that doesn't feel like you. For example, maybe you've been told to send cold direct messages to grow your business, but every time you think about doing it, it feels off, forced, transactional, so you avoid it. Not because you don't want results, but because the way you're trying to get them just doesn't fit who you are. There's a conflict with your energy, your values, your intentions, or all three. Sign number two, you're out of alignment. Your business drains your energy, even when things seem to be working. Now this one, it tends to confuse people because on paper, things may look fine. You're getting clients, you're making money, you're doing what works, but you feel tired, disconnected, maybe even a little resentful. That's a signal that your energy isn't aligned. For example, maybe you've built your business around back-to-back one-on-one sessions, but you're someone who needs space to think, to create, to recharge. So even though it's profitable, it's not sustainable because it's not aligned with your energy. It doesn't honor your values, or you never intended to be or to feel quite like this in your business. Now, sign number three that you're out of alignment, you're doing a lot, but it's just not clicking. You're taking action, trying strategies, following advice, but it feels scattered, inconsistent, like you're pushing something uphill. That's because you're out of alignment somewhere. For example, you're creating content because you believe you should be on social media, or you've implemented a sales process that you're told converts, even though it feels a bit icky to do. Consequently, everything feels forced, like you're trying to fit your business into someone else's idea of success, and it doesn't seem to be working. People can feel that. They'll sense some sort of inauthenticity, and they'll unconsciously, or even consciously, question whether you are to be trusted. Most people see these signs and try to fix them with more discipline, more forced action. But these are not discipline problems. They're feedback. Your business is showing you this doesn't fit. If you're already recognizing yourself in this, especially in more than one of these, and you want to get this fixed now, there's a link below where you can apply for a private alignment conversation with me. Now, if these are the symptoms of misalignment, even if one of these hit, what do you need to do? Well, don't brush it off. These signs don't go away on their own. They stick around, and over time, they tend to compound. The question is whether you keep trying to manage them or you take action to create different results. If you are wanting to learn more, the next video will look at one of the biggest roadblocks to building your business from a place of alignment. But if you're ready to take action now, apply for that alignment session I mentioned earlier. The link is in the description below. My name is Boehnke. Until next time, I wish you abundance and joy.